Welcome to a video on how to get good at Zen Cactus, perhaps the most interesting variant in the game. Players who have a bad habit of forgetting to reload their clips afterwards like a dumbass may feel right at home with this particular variant. Let's get started. This pink crystallized shitlord is a variant of the Cactus class that is the absolute worst player at hide and seek, since they have 5 magical floating bollocks that surround them at all times. These 5 magical floating bollocks are actually tied to her primary weapon, which is a slow firing sniper. The floating bollocks serve a unique function in that each one fired deals more damage than the previous one shot. The weapon fires at 90 rounds per minute and has only 5 ammo per clip before needing to take a 2.1 second reload. Each projectile fired scales in damage output on direct hits from a minimum of 20 damage on the first shot to a maximum of 60 damage for the final shot, with all shots having 10 splash damage. Though interestingly, each shot also increases the blast radius, so you do have a bit of leeway when it comes to near misses. Additionally, the weapon does not have the ability to land critical hits, so you can be a body shot bandit as much as you like. Though that being said, landing the last 3 shots is critical to Zen Cactus, as those are the ones that will deal the most damage, combining up to a total of 150, which is enough to kill most classes. Because of this, a popular tactic one can do is to intentionally shoot at the floor for the first 2 shots, and then use the remaining 3 to unleash a high amount of damage against your enemies. This tactic does require your accuracy to at least be 50% better than the likes of scared shitless plays. Since missing even a single one out of the last 3 shots in this state means that you lose out on the potential to kill most classes, and because of how bright and luminous Zen Cactus's shots are, enemies will be able to easily figure out your location. This makes it even worse, since the floating bollocks are also something that your enemies can see as well, so they'll be able to figure out how powerful your next shot is going to be and plan accordingly. Because of this, you should play around cover more than most other variants, as to keep these orbs hidden, which will be fairly difficult given how far and bright they are. The splash does allow you to have near misses, though because it doesn't increase in damage output and only in blast radius, it is not something that you can rely upon to confirm kills, since expecting literal fucking chip damage to kill things is like expecting any chomper main to be useful from more than 6 feet away from a target. The optimum upgrade setup for the Zen Cactus would be the 2 reload upgrades and the damage upgrade. The 2 reload upgrades are especially important, as they can reduce the reload duration down to only 1.34 seconds, which will significantly reduce downtime between clips. And the damage upgrade, since it can in some cases allow you to kill enemies in fewer shots, as well as counteract those who use the health upgrade. In terms of strengths, the Zen Cactus's unique attributes allow her to rack up increasing amounts of damage within a short period of time, and can easily catch enemies off guard with the later shots in her clip. Her splash damage, whilst minimal, does mean that you don't have to be as precise as other cacti variants. However, Zen Cactus's small ammo pool of 5 per clip does mean that missing shots, especially the last 3, can spell certain doom for you. The brightness of the floating bollocks that surround you does mean that darker maps will effectively make it next to impossible to hide, especially since when firing, her shots are extremely bright and effectively broadcast her location. Thanks to this guide, you will now be the master of breaking the habit of reloading unnecessarily, but keep forgetting about it anyway and missing out on huge bursts of damage. Be sure to come back for the next episodes next week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.